welcome to the Fish Corner, everybody. If you're new to the channel, do a few things for me real quick. Hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that like button. So I want to talk to you about water changes on smaller aquariums. So behind me, I have a 37-gallon saltwater smaller aquarium. Now, we're going to do a water change on this aquarium. There's two ways to do water changes. You could either buy your water pre-made, which I actually have some of that right here. You could get it in 5-gallon jugs, or you could make your water, which I also do right over there. But for this aquarium right here, I buy it. I actually buy it. So I'm actually running a little low on water. Otherwise, I probably do about 10 gallons. So this is only going to be like a 5-gallon water change. So it should be relatively easy, relatively quick. But I just want to do it with you all, just in case you're curious, because you haven't started a saltwater aquarium, or even if you have already started one, you want to see how it's done. So we're going to take a look at the inhabitants inside of this aquarium, and then we are going to actually clean this aquarium. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right. So right here we have a saltwater aquarium. 2 inhabitants in here. Well, 2 that I will point out. We have our snowflake eel right here, and then we have a snowflake clownfish right here. Now, I guess I will point out some other ones because they are right there. We have some hermit crabs in here. I have snails in here. I also have an urchin in here somewhere. So it really helps with keeping down the algae. Now, as far as corals in here, I don't have that many, but I do have some. I have the firecracker polyp right there. That's a really nice looking coral. Over here we have some zoas. We have some pulsing xenia. And unfortunately we have a big, very large nuisance aptasia anemone. So those are nuisance. You typically don't want those to be in your aquarium. There's a few methods of getting rid of them. The only one that I have found to be successful is either peppermint shrimp or even a aptasia-eating filefish. And then we also have, I believe that's an akin right there. We have a peppermint. I think that might be a peppermint coral right there. Not quite sure. It's been some time, but yeah, we have a few corals in here. It could use a lot more, but I don't know if I'm going to buy any more corals. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to see some more corals in this tank? If you do, then I might consider buying some. Let me know. And then, since I've been having the garage door open, getting some red slime algae right there. So I'm going to definitely be able to get that off. Just squirt that off with, shoot it off with this baster right here. Just simply blow some water at it and it'll come off. And then I can siphon it out when I do this water change. As far as filtration, we have a hang on the back filter right here. It's a hang on the back AquaClear 70. And then we have a hang on the back AquaClear 50. We also have a hang on the back skimmer as well. And on the inside, we have a circulation pump that's blowing the flow towards that filter intake right there. Now look at you, all on Front Street. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll grab me a 5-gallon bucket, and then we're going to actually clean this glass right here. I'm going to take that media out of this filter. This one I actually did quite recently. Let's see how it's looking. I guess I could do this one as well. So, and I actually just had to replace the motor. Not correction, I just had to replace the impeller on this filter. So between impellers and motors, that's one thing I don't like about the hang on the back filters. You're always going to be buying something. But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's grab a trash can. Let's get some cleaning going. All right, y'all. So the audio is messed up. So I'm going to try to redo what I just did, what I was talking about. So I started off showing how grimy this look right here. I was talking about how you could use tap water to clean the filter housing and things like that. It's totally fine. You're not gonna disrupt anything. Um, you know, a lot of people follow the recommendation from these big box, filter companies, manufacturers. They say, every few months you need to buy a new sponge and replace it that way. You could just rinse it. You could just clean it, put it back in. You could either use tank water, like how you do with your biological filtration, or biological media, sorry, or you could actually clean it in tap water. Either or, totally fine either way. You just don't want to use tap water on your biological media. That's what you don't want to do. So I removed both of the hang on the back filters. Now the sides are able to be accessed. So now I'll take my sponge and then just get down inside the tank and clean the glass. After I do that, I plan on taking this little blower right here and then blowing the rock work. What that does is it will make all of the particles that's trapped within the rock work loose. And since I don't have the circulation pump on, it'll settle onto the sand, the substrate. Once it settles on the substrate, then you could take your vacuum, your siphon, and you could just pull it right on out. So that's what I'm going to do with this aquarium. That's what I'm going to do with this aquarium. So stay tuned. We'll also clean the hang on the back skimmer, sponge, all of that. Stay tuned. We got about 5 gallons of water that need to be pulled out. So I'm ready to get moving. Let me grab the sponges from the filters first. And then we'll wipe down this glass together and get started on this cleaning. All right, so now let's start off with doing the side right here. We'll do the front. As far as the back, yeah, we'll do the back too. All right, just like that. Y'all see? Can you see? Yeah, you see it. All right. Just like that. All right, get the bottom good. So this should be a quick process. That's the beauty of having like 20 gallons, 29 gallons, 37-gallon aquariums, whether it's saltwater or freshwater. The cleaning process is really easy. So on this aquarium, what I would have liked to have done was, I would say, it's a 37-gallon aquarium. I would have definitely have liked to do 10 gallons. 100%. That's what I would have wanted to shoot for. So I'm doing half of what I would have wanted to do and like to do. But I will go and grab some salt water from my local fish store. All right, check it out. Check it out. So far, as you can see, got the glass pretty much clean. It's not going to be perfect. I don't care about perfect. Gets algae back on it. So like I was telling you, now with the blower, check it out. You see that? Not really trying to disturb the coral so much, but let me get that Hopefully I can get it off. It's coming off a little bit. There we go. All right. Get that side some. There we go. Get that down there. All right. Just like that. So just blowing at the rocks, just getting out all that stuff that we couldn't even see a second ago. A lot of the times, that's what causes your nitrates to be a bit high, because all of the uneaten food, residual food, things like that get just trapped. Come on, try not to hit the corals too much. Sometimes you just get trapped in the rocks. All right, that's about it. That's about it, y'all. Especially around the coral. There we go, last couple pieces. And so then I'll just let it just settle on the rock work. Just let it settle on the rock work while I clean the filters. There we go. Yeah, so not that bad. Not that much. So all I'll do now is just siphon that right on out. Once the dust settles, we're going to pull out that skimmer. As far as cleaning that off, yeah, I might clean that off as well. So I've cleaned everything. Now I just need to siphon this water out. That's about it. Clean the media right there. I got all of my filters clean. Both filters are clean now. So look, check it out. Like I said, you could definitely clean it with tank water. Not a problem. There's a sponge for that one. Right. For the Aqua Clear 70, I actually have a shower sponge that I've used in placement of this sponge right here that comes with the filter itself. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, you don't have to follow the manufacturing directions. You don't have to go and buy new sponges. If that one start breaking up, the one that came with it, you could literally just go and grab, as you just seen, a shower sponge from the Dollar Tree, and you could use that. So yeah, now I'm just putting it back together, just like that. Get the rest of these pieces ready to go. Like I said, it should be relatively quick. And here's the rest of the parts that I need. So it should be relatively quick to do a cleaning on an aquarium of this size. So let me bring you in. All right, just like that. And let's just pull out a quick little 5 gallons. Make sure you got a good siphon. I love this siphon. This one is powerful. It's rated for a 75 gallons, so the siphoning process is really fast. And if you start sucking up too much sand, just back up off of it a little bit, let the sand fall down, just like that. And then, or you could even pinch the hose if need be. Just pinch it a little bit. See all that sand go back down? All right, then just keep on siphoning. That also will allow you to control the water flow. So yeah, just getting out all of that I sprayed out of the rock. Yep, easy enough. And we are more than halfway there. So that's why I said I would have liked to have done 10 gallons. So 5 gallons pulling out all of this debris, and then another 5 gallons just getting out straight water. But for the sake of the video, we're going to do what we can. We are just about at 5 gallons. All right, so now I'm about to back on up off of that. There we go. All right, let me show you. And then we're going to rinse this media. All right, see? Check it out. 5 gallons in. 5 gallons in. All right, so now, like I said, use this water to rinse the media. I still need to clean this off. This is part of the intake for the filter. Matter of fact, I'll put them both in the sink. I'm gonna use tap water to clean those. Got one more in here somewhere. Oh, I'll find it in a minute. So now, as far as, nope, it's right there. All right, so as far as cleaning the media, just take it. I know you've seen a lot of videos. Just take it and give it a little shake. That's it. It's really that simple. You can't go wrong or do it wrong, except for if you don't shake it when you put it in the water. Shaking it is what gets any of the debris, the food, the whatever, out of like the pores. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's supposed to be porous. So just like how this has holes and holes all over it, just give it a shake. Just like that. And these are media blocks. I highly recommend using these. They're cheap. They could go in any filter. Not any filter, correction. They could go in a wide variety of filters. All right, I think that's it. That's it. So now I'm going to pour out this water. We're going to put the media back into those filters, and then we're going to fill it back up. What you hear is me cleaning the filter parts real quick. All right, just like that. And then lastly, all right, there we go. There we go. So now, let's go ahead and fill everything back up. Connect everything, fill up the tank, finish up this video. Get this out to you. All right, so obviously, pretty sure y'all know how to do this. This should not be something that you all need help with doing. But maybe you want to know how I load these up. So for the small one, or any one, I always put the sponge on the bottom. Always put sponge on the bottom. The water goes in, goes right here, and it flows through the bottom up. So the sponge is going to collect the larger debris. And then we got the ceramic rings. It's pretty much all that goes into this one. If I wanted to throw one of these media blocks in there, I can. As you can see, there's enough room. So for the sake of the video, we can do that. Now, as far as the other one, same deal. Shower sponge goes into the bottom just like that. We're going to grab some of these media blocks. We're going to drop them right on in. Just like that. Got room for one more. Then we're going to take the big bag of ceramic rings, right? Put that right in top. Just like that. So like I said, you can't go wrong with how you do it. Remember the last time when we just seen it, it was the other way around. And sometimes I'll put another little piece of sponge on top. Why? I don't know. But I do. So just put that right into place. Reconnect it. Y'all remember they need to be primed. Make sure it's in place. It is. All right. Same thing with this one. Drop it in. Make sure it's in place correctly, which it is. And then we'll put this one right back where we had it. Just like that. Prop it up. So the last piece that I'm looking for, where I put it at? Oh, up here. Right here. All right. So now everything is squared away. The lids are going to go on last because I got to prime them. But take a look. All right, check it out, check it out, check it out. All right, so filters in place, filled up the way I want them. Skimmer, hang on the back skimmer, cleaned, sponge clean. That one is done. Clean up the circulation pump, performed a water change and a slight gravel vac. Now we just got to fill this thing back up. So I'm just going to do the old-fashioned way and just pour the water right in. As far as the temperature, if you're worried about that, I don't have any heaters on these tanks right now. And this 5-gallon jug is right next to the tank in the same room, in the same space. So the temperature is the same. Now, if the tank was warmer than the 5-gallon buckets, I have a method that I use to warm up 5-gallon buckets, but that's not necessary for the sake of this video because of the things that I just mentioned. So it looks like I need a little bit more water, so I'm going to add some of this RODI. Open up that one. Let me bring over a cup so I can prime my filters. Matter of fact, let's do it the other way around. I actually have a little bit of this. There's my salt. I have some RODI right here. Let's just use this. It'll probably be faster. Well, it will be faster. All right. So it's just a little top off amount. It's not really gonna affect the salinity level. The water comes in that I use is 1.025, and yeah, so I do it like that all the time. It's totally fine. Now let me go ahead and prime these filters. That's why I needed more water for the filters. All right, let's get this one. And so yeah, next time I go to the pet store, I'll grab some more salt water, and I just keep it on hand. Just keep it on hand. It's been a minute since I've actually gone to my local fish store and bought anything, so that's why I didn't have any salt water handy. All right. Okay. Now I just got to plug everything back in. And I need to make sure that all of the plugs are dry before I plug them in. All right. That buddy is crazy. All right. There's one. Here's two. All right, got that one. And lastly, lay down on the bottom. All right. Okay. So everything plugged in. Wipe off this glass. Now, don't always expect for it to look beautiful right away. Take some time to clear up. Usually it'll look a little gray. So that's what we're dealing with right now. So that's what you're gonna see when you come in, when I show what it's looking like. All right, y'all, so that's about it. All I gotta do is just put the lids back onto the tank. We worked out the micro bubbles. Both filters are running. Skimmer cup working. It's going a little crazy right now, skimming the water. It'll settle down eventually. The water is looking a lot clearer than it was when I first put that water in. It's going to look crystal clear by the end of today. Probably within the next hour. Who knows? But anyway, there's our snowflake clown. Corals are still opened up looking good. They don't look stressed at all. But yeah, I know Tim will enjoy this video right here. You know, he loves the saltwater content. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and put this back up there. Put the lids back up. All that good stuff. I hope that you all enjoyed the video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you were inspired by something. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And everyone, if you like the video, like the damn video. Peace.